supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Queens of New York Podcast, live on the Evening Rush Network. Real, raw, and uncut Queens.
Hey. Happy Monday, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Happy Monday, everybody. We made it to Monday, y'all.
Yet again.
I'm happy we made it, but I'm not happy that it's Monday though.
Man, listen.
I'm like, well, where'd the weekend go? Like, why in the hell did it seem to go so damn fast? I don't know.
Stay, especially if you've been doing stuff.
I'm trying to think. Well, what the hell did I do?
You ain't doing nothing this weekend?
Damn it! I went and did a massage this weekend.
Oh, so I did.
And then I went out.
Oh, you was outside?
No, my sister's friend had like a little game night. It wasn't like I was outside partying hardy. Ooh. We had a little game night, a little chicken wings, some chips, and some drinks. Nothing. Something light, but I got out the house. Yeah.
Okay.
How about you? Because you be working.
I had some orders. I've been having orders like crazy, but I ain't gonna complain.
That's right, booked and busy, baby. Booked and busy.
Literally,
I ain't gonna complain either because I was out. You know what? I was making coquito this weekend because I had a couple of orders.
Mm-hmm. See, we've been working.
Booked and busy, baby. Booked and busy.
Carry the bag. That's what we gotta do.
Gotta carry that bag because what we got, big bills.
Money. Oh man, big bills and big visions. That's
what they say with much with much responsibility. No, what is it?
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean. Y'all get it. Y'all understand. Y'all know what I mean. I just can't get the words out properly.
Jesus.
But
I can't complain.
I'm not gonna complain. Like I said, I started working an extra day at work because I need more money. Because when I decided to leave New York, I want to have some money.
You gotta have some cushion, definitely, because you don't know how it's gonna be.
You have to have some cushion
when you leave. What's the work life gonna be? Unless you do all your homework now.
I just don't want to. I don't want to have to work. Actually.
Oh, I know that's right.
I know it's not going to happen, but that's what I'm, Well, you
can still do your hustles, do your own businesses, but working for the man.
Yeah, I don't want to work for the man. I don't want to work. I mean, if I work for the man, I'm going to find me the least. I'm going to put out the least amount of effort to get what has to get done. So, which means I probably am not going to massage for the man when I go. I'll probably go and find me a cashier's job where all I have to do is scan shit and put shit. Look, you don't even have to put shit in a bag no more when you work at a supermarket or whatever.
But I think anywhere outside of New York has bags.
No, what I'm trying to say. Right. No, it's like a national thing. Like they don't want at all bags nowhere.
Really?
But I'm not packing nobody's bags anyway.
Girl, then go to Amazon then.
Pack your own damn bags. Oh, hell no. Just endlessly packing shit in a box.
Maybe. Or drive a truck. I was thinking about driving a truck, but then again, I don't want to work in the dark driving the dark.
I don't want to have to get out and put you. First of all, you know what Amazon does. They don't even ring the fucking door when they deliver the shit.
That's fine. That's my type of business. Drop and go.
No, they put your shit on the door. I don't want to have to take a picture of nothing when I deliver it. Just let that shit go. Like UPS and all that. They don't take pictures. Amazon, they take pictures and send it to you.
Yeah, Amazon take pictures. Yeah.
And they still got to wonder where's my shit. Like I had a package today and it said it was delivered. I'll go outside and look on the porch. I'm like, well, where the hell is my package?
I had a situation. The shit was 2 doors down.
It was underneath the chairs in the dark in a brown bag. I'm like, this isn't even a regular Amazon white bag where I can fucking see it in the dark underneath the chairs.
Mine was 2 houses down. And I was like, that's not my gate. I asked one of the kids, who gate this house this belonged to? Oh, that's Mr. So-and-so 2 houses down. Had to walk and get my goddamn package from 2 houses down. They took a picture though. Oh yeah.
Oh, so you knew your package was. So if Mr. So-and-so said he didn't have your package.
Right. Well, I ain't even knock on the door because the package was still outside.
It's right here, sir.
Right,
Say, do us a
literally.
hit and give me my shit. Give me my shit.
Right. Lord today.
Yeah,
But yeah, you ready for Thanksgiving? You ready for the holidays? I know you got your coquito going. I know you got you have any promotions going for Black Friday, and then also Small Business Day is the 26th.
Yeah, Saturday, Small Business Saturday. Yeah, I mean, hit me up. I'll let you know what's going on. I always got a little special on my massages, but you know, people, I guess they skeptical. I am very good at my job.
Please know this.
You have no idea how good I am at my job.
Right. Please know
You
this.
have no idea how good I am at my job.
I was thinking about doing a Black Friday sale, but I just don't want to be swamped. And being that I'm trying to go to the Poconos for Thanksgiving, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll wait for like Cyber Monday or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I might have. You know what? Put me in the order for brownies. I'll come and pick it up tomorrow.
Okay.
What day you leaving? What day you leaving?
I'm trying to leave Wednesday. If not, the earliest is Thursday morning. Because I got a couple Thanksgiving orders.
Wednesday at what time? Just leave them shits outside. I don't give a fuck.
I got you.
You let me know when they're ready and I'll come get them. That's all.
No problem.
My cousin will be very happy if I come home with some damn brownies, though.
Lord have mercy. No problem. I got you. So as y'all know, today is Monday, and we're going to chop it up. And today is what's happening now. You know how we do every month, current events on what's going on in the area, shit, what's going on around the world. Pretty much.
It's a whole bunch of bullshit. I was looking up, like I was telling me before, I was like, you know what? All I could find was a bunch of heart-wrenching shit that I don't really want to talk about. I was like, let me try to find some good news. I think I might have found two things.
What you got?
Two. I found that so America's 4 largest cities will be ran by Black people. Will be ran by Black mayors. So New York, Los Angeles, Atlanta, and Chicago all have Black mayors.
Really? That's what I'm talking about. But the question is, are they actually going to do something, and is there going to be change?
First of all,
we can hold a position and make it sound good in conversation, but doing something is the main purpose.
But you know what also happens? Even sometimes when people try to do good, there's still a chain of command. And
absolutely.
Above them are still people who may not even want what they want for their community.
Right.
So,
but it's all of it is pretty much about politics. So it doesn't matter, not for nothing, and it's not to sound bad on our race. It really doesn't matter what's the color of our skin, because at the end of the day, it's still a whole heap of policies and procedures that go through everything. So
that's the same thing they said about, that's what they said about Obama. He didn't do nothing for Black people. You really thought that they was going to let a Black man in office and actually let him make something better for Black people?
Right.
The Democratic Party didn't even have the House at that time. We didn't have the Senate. We didn't have the House of Representatives. We didn't have shit when Obama was in office. But not even the fact that he was in office, it wouldn't have mattered, if they would have allowed it. I mean, they wouldn't have allowed anything he wanted, even if it was the Democrats whether it was Democrats or Republicans. You still have to remember, whether you're Democrat or Republican, you still have some racist people in either party.
Yes.
So a
lot of people don't do and keep up with politics anyway, because it entails a lot.
It's too much. It's too much. Like when we were voting, when Trump won, I was like, they said Hillary won the popular vote by 3 million votes, but this man still won. So it doesn't matter how many fucking votes you get, as long as the electoral college decides that they want your ass there. That's who's going to be there. It has nothing to do with the people going out to vote. So I'm like,
and that's my opinion as well. It doesn't matter who we really vote for; they're going to pick who they want. But that's just my opinion. you know.
Here in New York is always going to be a Democratic state, regardless. Like, that's just how New York is.
Right.
So if you go to vote or not, it doesn't really make a difference.
Well,
now, if I went and voted in another state, it might make a difference because I need to be going to vote in a red state where I could try to pull some of my blue votes, you know. But here in New York, we are gonna always be a blue state.
Lord have mercy. Needless to say, you know, everybody has their own outlooks on things, and that's the main thing. Excuse me,
girl.
I know, girl.
It went down the wrong way.
It sure did, cause man, you know, y'all ready for the cold? Cause you know it's about to be cold outside.
First of all, I don't have time for this shit. You know why I don't have time for this shit? Because literally, like 5 days ago, it was 70 degrees outside. Like, what is Mother Nature doing to us? What is she doing?
She doing her own thing. You see, it's about to be freezing. I think it's like 30 degrees right now.
She don't care. She said, y'all gonna have pneumonia. I'm gonna pronounce it with a P. Pneumonia.
Jesus.
Y'all gonna have pneumonia, and I don't care. Because this weather is really gonna fuck somebody up because you don't know one day you go outside, you dress because it's warm. Next day you go outside, you dress because it's cold. Then if in between, like one day I went to work, I had on a fucking sweater and a coat. And by the time I got out of work, I had to take my coat off because I was burning the hell up because it was hot. I was like,
right. I just took my AC out my living room. I didn't take my AC out my bedroom window yet because the draft is just so bad with the coldness. It's ridiculous. But if y'all, y'all outside, please be safe. COVID is still out. The flu season is still in effect.
It's still real, people. For those people who don't think COVID is real, trust me, it's real. You know why I know? Because I've had it 3 times.
Jesus Christ, right. What else you got?
I know for sure I had it 2 times.
For 2 times? The toll is going up in January. The toll and bridges are going up.
Does it say how much?
Let's see.
No, it doesn't say how much. I mean, the toll is already $16. They gotta get their lives together. I don't got time for this shit.
Man, listen.
You know what? It doesn't really matter to me. You know why? Because I will be leaving New York. So,
oh Lord,
toll that, motherfucker. Toll that.
I can't, yo. I can't.
When I leave New York, I can't say I ain't coming back because my mama still live here. So
you gotta visit. And that's another thing too that I'm kind of contemplating on because a lot of my business is out here. I'm like, that's why I implemented a lot of shippable things, but a lot of my good stuff is not so much, so much shippable.
Your cakes and shit,
right? So I'm like, and I don't know how I feel about frozen cake. That's my only thing, because a lot of times, with Juniors and a lot of these cake places that do ship, the cakes are frozen.
Yeah.
And it says, let's sit out once it gets to you. And then it's like, I don't know.
It ain't going to taste the same.
So that's my only dilemma on how far do I really want to go out. But I'm about ready to leave New York. I was looking into Jersey.
I'm really over it. It's like New York is trash, but not that it's trash, but it's trash. I love New York because I was born and raised here, but it's just, I mean, you know what? It everywhere has their ups and downs. I'm pretty sure there's where I decide I'm gonna move to. There's people like I can't fucking live here anymore. I want to go to New York.
Correct.
And I would advise them not to because it's so fucking expensive here.
Right. And then a lot of people can't deal with the coldness. And my thing is, it's not even that New York is trash. At the end of the day, as you get older, you outgrow certain people, certain things, certain foods, and definitely places. And that could be what it is right now. We're over it. Okay, I done been to the 5 boroughs. Okay, I done been to, places that are not boroughs, the counties, Long Island, shit like that. And I was like, what else is left?
I want to go down south and have some good ass food. Because when my fiance went down south, he was like, yeah, I ate here, I ate there, I ate here. I was like, we don't even have remotely any of this shit up here. Like, none of this shit. None of it.
Well, the goal is when you do travel, you don't eat the same shit you eat at home. You should eat at places out of state that they don't have here.
But what I'm trying to say is he went to a lot of fast food places, right?
Right.
But it wasn't nothing. It wasn't like he went to Chick-fil-A. He went to a place called Cookouts. What the fuck is that?
I hear a lot about cookouts from down
And
there.
that's what I'm saying. And this is why I need to move down south. I need him to make sure when we leave, we at a places that has a Raising Cane's, because I need a Raising Cane's in my life. If nobody knows if nobody knows what Raising Cane is, Raising Cane's literally just sells chicken tenders, French fries, and motherfucking toast. They garlic toast, like the Texas toast.
Well, finger
That's
food
all they
type
sell.
thing.
That is all they sell. And baby, when I tell you, them chicken tenders are the best chicken tenders I have ever had in my life. And they have this Raising Cane sauce. It's like some, I don't know what it is. It's peppery. It's so good. I am a fat girl at heart. If no one knows me, I like to eat.
Hey, Joy, how are you?
Hey,
definitely, COVID is still around. Yes,
COVID did it. Yeah, it did do it. I gotta get the hell up out of Dodge. But yeah,
but it's COVID everywhere.
I know
germs everywhere, regardless of where you go.
I don't give a damn about COVID anymore.
You going down south? That's the numbers is the highest. They don't wear masks.
They don't wear masks at all. But I done told you, I done had COVID at least. I had COVID at least twice. I know of. The first time I had COVID. The first time that I think I had COVID was before they found out about COVID, because I was sick as a dog.
Yeah, that's when a lot of people was really sick. Yeah, in December. I was
sick. It was like November, December 2019. I had the worst cough. I had a headache. I had every symptom. No, I didn't lose my taste buds. Yeah, Joy, 3 times. Yeah.
Lord, and you're vaccinated?
No, hell no. Look, hell no.
No, because that's what I'm about to say, because I know a lot of people that are vaccinated have gotten COVID multiple times. And myself, I'm not vaccinated, and thank God I haven't had COVID.
No, I'm not vaccinated, but the last 2 times that I had COVID, well, the 2 times that I know that I had COVID, I didn't have COVID. I didn't have bad symptoms. Like the first time I had a headache for 2 days and the chills for 2 days. And that was it. After that, that was it. I had felt nothing. And then the last time, the only thing was I felt like somebody was pouring sand down my throat for about 3 days. And then it subsided after that. But that was it. Like I wasn't out here dying like the rest of these people. When they be telling their stories, I'd be like, this is a horror story. Like, damn.
Right. Hot and cold flashes, couldn't breathe.
I'm glad you made it through.
Right.
This is crazy.
Oh God.
I would never wish that on nobody. Yeah, no. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
What else you got?
Oh, I was still looking up the toll thing that you say. So they saying it's supposed to increase somewhere between $1.25 to $4.50.
More than what it is already now?
Yes. It could be anywhere from $1.25, depending on $1 to $2, depending on what type of vehicle you have.
Because I know I had to do a delivery this weekend to Jersey, and on the GPS, the toll said $10 and change.
Yeah, well, I know it depends. Like if you have Easy Pass, it's cheaper than if you have to physically pay the toll. Like Easy Pass, I think it's like it might be like $10, $50, $13. But if you have to pay the toll, it's like $16.
Jesus Christ!
Right, exactly. And then everything is toll free, so you just go. Like there's no
everything is either a toll or you go through.
So your ass just go on through. You don't even know how much your ass paid. And then
they charge you a service charge if you don't have Easy Pass, because now they got to look you up and everything else and then send it to you. So if the toll is $15, you got to pay additional $5 to $6. So you're spending $20 and change just for one toll. So it's like,
and if it's like 10 to 15 days late, they charge you like a $50 fee.
Yes, they do. Yeah,
I'm like, I got an Easy Pass. Like, I have Easy Pass, and I put my mother and my sister card, like their cars, their plate numbers on my
It's
damn
all
thing.
on the thing. But it kind of defeats the purpose because they're getting ready to raise the minimum wage. Well, for the delivery drivers, we see for to $23. Okay, cool. So 9 times out of 10, regular working class people, their minimum wage is going to go up as well from $15. But every time the quality of life changes, meaning they're going to give us more in minimum wage, then of course everything else is going to rise up as well. Right. And for example, look at the toll now. So I wouldn't be surprised if MTA goes up as well. I know it was in negotiation.
We never get a pay. Inflation is always higher than whatever they give us a pay increase for. It's always more. They always charge us more for shit that they know we can't afford.
That's why you go down south and they making $7-8 an hour. You be like, hold up. But then you look at it, they rent $400 and $500. So it's like a catch-22.
That's the whole thing. Is I don't mind going down out. That's why I don't mind going down south, and they pay me $12 an hour because I'm not going to be paying nowhere near as much as you get paid up here. Correct. You know, I mean, I'm not going to have to pay. What is it? $2,000, $2,500, $3,000 in rent.
Yeah. It's crazy. Life is crazy. The inflation itself is crazy.
I would only have to pay that as if that's something that I want to pay, where I would have to pay $2,000. Like $2,000 down south is a lot for fucking rent.
Literally, a lot of times they're owning their properties at their price. Just fully an investment. We got another one. Brooklyn mother fatally shoots her son in the head after he refuses to go to the store and purchase alcohol and marijuana for her.
Wait a minute. Let me look that up because I need to know how old this son was too.
That's a good question.
Like, how old was this? But you know what? I think I saw this. Let me see. Brooklyn mother shoots. That is a crazy story.
But my thing is, why is it even that serious? I get it. Addiction is a hell of a drug, depending on the drug. Well, shit. If you're addicted to it, you're addicted to it. Okay, I get it. But to be to that extent, that really, it kind of doesn't make any sense.
Her son was 28.
So he probably was using a judgment call. Nah, ma, you're already drunk. Nah, ma, you don't need nothing else.
She should be put under the jail. You killed your own son for liquor and some weed. Like, first of all, weed is not a drug. I mean, weed is an addictive drug, but it ain't something that's gonna make. It's not like crack or cocaine. That's you done lost your damn mind unless it's laced. Weed is supposed to relax. It's supposed to relax you. You're supposed to feel like euphoric after weed. You're not supposed to want to shoot nobody. You're supposed to want to feel like, ma'am, what are we doing? Like, you took your son's life, a child that you carried for 9 months and cared for 28 years,
right?
Over some alcohol and some weed.
That's why I said, why is it even that serious? Like, where does that make sense? But then again, like I said, we're not addicted to those type of things to know what type of rush she could have been having. You understand what I'm saying? Then we don't know what else could have been going on. At the end of the day, it's still no excuse. It's still no excuse.
But wait a minute. They out here talking like, did he die like immediately or no?
She shot him in the head, to my understanding.
Because I'm reading the article and they're like, Christopher Jones, 28, just wanted to relax when he arrived at home. How the hell would you know this? Did you speak to the man? Did he die? Like, how would you know this would happen? Like, what? I like when stuff like this happens. Like, how? Damn.
Right. Definitely an interesting topic. Definitely something to think about. And then you also thinking like, damn, what type of high did you have to be going through all of that? You understand what I'm saying?
No, because I guess now this is what the mother was saying. Oh no, this was somebody else's interaction on it. She's like, I heard 2 gunshots. She said the arguing first and then the shots. I was scared. I closed my door. The police told me I had to come out the building. My son came and got me when we were outside. Oh, this must be one of the neighbors.
Right.
First of all, she was a young mother. First of all, she had a 28-year-old. She had a 28-year-old. She was 44.
Oh, wow.
So it was more like they were goddamn it, brother and sister.
And that's probably what
their mother and son. That's what I'm getting. Because what are they, 16 years apart?
Yeah.
That's still sad.
Extremely.
I just don't. I can't even. I mean, all I could think of is something had to mentally be wrong with her. Like I just can't think of how somebody would just shoot somebody.
Dawn says, "See what weed make you do." Dawn says, "See what weed make you do." I can't stand you.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But you know what it is? Some people, when they smoke weed, but this is the whole thing. She didn't even have the fucking weed. So we can't even say she was crazy because of the weed. She didn't even have it. She meant he wouldn't go and get it.
But we don't know what she had prior. That's the only thing.
She had something. First of all, if you already had weed, what do you need him to go to the store for weed for?
You have to remember, that is not our type of, that's not our go-to. So that's something we probably couldn't explain it. The person that does,
but I do know people who are like chain weed smokers. Like once they finish one blunt, they gotta roll another one up, or they already have one rolled up so they could just keep on going. Yeah, I don't know what it is that they put in. I don't know what it is that they're putting in the weed, but it's a lot of things that are setting these kids off with, and they're having mental imbalances, chemical imbalances.
Right.
And it is having them go wild crazy. It is. I ain't never meet nobody that wanted to shoot nobody in the head though.
The weed made me do it. The alcohol made me do it.
I want to know when the police interrogated her. What was her reasoning behind this? Because we was arguing and he said that he wasn't going to get the weed and the alcohol. That was your real reason? I feel like it had to be another, they were arguing about him not going to get the weed and alcohol. Maybe words were said and she was like, I don't want to take this shit. Pop, pop.
But addiction is just something that's crazy that if a person has not been addicted to something, we would not understand. My shopping habit is my habit is shopping. Some people can't relate. Some people can't relate.
I know it. I know about a shopping addiction. My addiction is these little Asian shows. I will stay up to motherfucking 4 o'clock in the morning watching some shit. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Oh well, fuck it. I guess I'll be sleepy at work.
Jesus, you be reading the subtitles?
Yes, bitch. Subtitles on the way. I be like, wait a minute, pause that. Rewind. Come again?
No, Jesus.
Yes, girl. I'm in it. I don't even know if the subtitles is really what they're saying. Because these people, when they be doing the subtitles, I be like,
they do what they want, right?
Right. Because I be like, I heard this word before several times. And what it says on the screen is not what I heard before. No, that wasn't it.
Lord. Make it make sense because it ain't adding up. Lord.
Yeah, but I mean, yes, I know addiction.
No, I'm not. Am I blue today?
Yeah, and you look like you got on a goddamn bandana, even though
no, I'm about to do my hair, so I gotta do my do. So I had to put something to, spice me up from the waist up. I had to spice up. Okay, this match, put a little light beat or something, presentation purposes. That's all.
Well, I didn't do that for y'all. I'm sorry. I did put some edge control on though, y'all, and I put my hair back because it was. I had got my portable started today because my body is over me. She's really done with me. She's like, bitch, you decided you wanted to work an extra day, and I don't want to do that.
Oh.
So I had to try to get her together for work tomorrow. So I sat in my sauna. And
you gotta get yourself together literally a whole day before, not hours before you go to work.
I had to sit in the sauna so my body, my muscles
to be ready for tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. You have to get ready, get yourself mentally and physically ready a day before.
Yeah. Physically, yes. Mentally, I'm not mentally ready the day of. Like, I really don't want to get up in the morning. I want to get up in the morning.
God.
I just don't want to go.
But then you give yourself motivation. I'm going to pay this bill. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, my body was hurting, so I can't physically give myself a massage. So I got in my portable sauna. So the heat, it will help to relax my muscles. So tomorrow when I go to work, I'm just not like, all right, y'all better get the best massage y'all can, because I don't know. So I had to make sure my shoulders was intact and my arms.
Don't say he need one of those. His muscles is crying, old man.
Girl, not girl. Dawn. Well, look, you're gonna have to get another chair because my chair is little. I remember Kawan got in. He's like, nah, you gonna need another chair, baby, because ain't nobody but you could fit in this shit. Because what he said, my whole left ass cheek is off the chair.
Oh, so you got a little baby chair from the daycare. Oh my God.
It's the chair that comes with the thing, but it's little. It's the little chair. It is.
Lord.
But that's what comes with it. But I don't know what to tell y'all. You just gonna have to get you another chair, and you could come and sit in the sauna.
But y'all know it's about that time. We're going to pay some bills. If y'all don't already, follow us at Rainbow Refreshers, Envious Creation, and Queens of N.Y.C. Podcast. Y'all already know what to do and how to do it. Let's pay these bills and run a commercial, and we'll be right back. Let's go, Don.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
Queens of New York Podcast.
We're back.
Y'all queens are looking awfully lovely today.
Thank you. I'll be trying.
We ain't come to play today.
So it's the lips for me on you.
It's the lips on me for you to hear that. I just MBK.
Applying a little pressure. We got to apply a little pressure today.
I don't know if they ready, y'all.
Don't come for us.
How do you spice up your love life with or without toys?
Nice, slow, simple, mellow.
No judgment here. Yeah.
See what he was trying to do with that toy. I'm going to take it easy.
Spice it up.
Any suggestions when using different toys and stuff?
A little bit of lube.
Playing with your nipples, sucking on your neck.
Oh my God.
You won't need nothing if it's hitting.
Naturally juicy, naturally wet.
Right? I ain't trying to be out of order.
I'm a pleasurable treat.
Don't be afraid to incorporate your partner into the play.
Get into it.
And that's
The way
they
they're advertising this rose, we might not need extra party.
It's Monday.
Real, raw, and uncut queens. Live on the Evening Rush Network.
And we all back.
And we back.
Yes, we are. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We appreciate it. As y'all see, if y'all looking to, join the network, we have a couple of openings available. Download the app, the Evening Rush app, in your Google Play Store or your Apple Play Store. It is currently free. Now we have mentioned it prior, we are on Amazon Fire Stick. So yes, we are on the big screen. We are on all platforms. Tune in this Thursday. The Evening Rush Entertainment. We're going to do a run with different DJs and their music. As y'all can see, Thanksgiving Day mix from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Different DJs dropping their music, making it do on the Evening Rush Network. So we have, today's topic is what's happening now. Also, don't forget December 17th from 12 to 4. Myself, Rainbow, and of course, Dawn, the Evening Rush Network will be at Missouri. There's going to be a pop-up shop. If you're looking to promote your business, come through. It will be a live taping, a live show, pretty much. Also of the event and of, what you have to offer. You could do pretty much a small mini interview. And it's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on all our platforms. They're going to be donating toys. They're going to be donating various things. Bring your children through. That is actually what's pretty much recommended. It is a toy drive for, of course, our youth and something to do on the 17th from 12 to 4?
12 to 4.
12 to 4.
Yeah, so, and it's going to be, you're going to have a live performance by Naquasia.
Yes.
And a live performance by Diamond V.
Yes.
And DJ Soo Young will be on the ones and twos.
And also, they are all on the Evening Rush Entertainment platform, in case you didn't know. So, yes, we are branding, franchising, and also expanding more and more. The week before last, 2 weeks ago, we had Pleasurable Treats. Here is their flyer for their event. It is December 3rd, which is next week, I believe, from 7 p.m. to 11. It's pretty much a women's only TMI, don't tell a friend, mind your business type thing.
Touched, teased, and pleased.
Event, yes. $60.
They are also going to have a gentleman doing massage. And baby, when I tell you, like I said, when they was on here, I don't know how good my massage feels. And I hope my massage feels like his massage feels, because baby.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
Baby, no, I told you. We would, he was at a pop-up shop I was at one time. And he had his table there, but you can't get naked in the middle of a pop-up shop. So everything was like over the clothing, right? So it was like compression. Right. It wasn't like real rubbing, but it was like compression.
Right.
And when I tell you, a bitch was drooling.
He got magical fingers.
I think I fell asleep. It was like I think it was like 15, 20 minutes or some shit like that. And I was asleep and drooling. And so relaxed afterwards. So
no, Dawn, it is fair. It's certain things women have, certain things men have, and yes, this is a women's only event.
Why would you just be like? Why would you want to just sit there and watch someone do whatever it is they about to do on something that ain't even real? It's not even a real thing that's going on here. So it defeats the purpose, my man.
Well, they're giving certain lessons in certain things. So if you're lacking in certain areas, they're giving lessons on that. That's why they don't want the men at the event. So, if she's lacking in,
I don't want some man staring at me while I'm pretending to do whatever it is that I'm doing at this event. I want some random man like, oh, she's a little skilled over there. Mind your business, mister.
Right. Oh my God.
I don't need somebody making me feel insecure about either I don't know what I'm doing or making me feel like, oh, well, after this, I better watch my back because he might attack me because he's like, oh, she know what she's doing because men are creepy.
Women too. Women is more aggressive than these men nowadays.
Yeah, they are. Where'd they get it from?
Good question.
They got it from somewhere because what a lot of men say. Women are the weaker species. So if these women are out here being aggressive, they learned it from who?
Honey. Dawn said he hope we have fun. I'm thinking about going, but I don't know.
I'm gonna pull up.
You gonna pull up? You gonna pull up and show out? Because if I pull up, I'm just sitting to the side. I'm not gonna show out.
I don't know about show out now. I'm gonna participate. I do like class participation.
I'm not participating. I'm just going to participate and just keep it cordial. That's it.
I might participate, but in the corner so no one sees.
You gonna be discreet a little bit?
I'm gonna have my back turned like this.
Jesus. Oh God. Oh my God. But yes, as y'all know, today's topic is what's happening now. Pretty much our current events on what's going on across the world. Special prayers to Buffalo. They had a terrible, terrible snowstorm. We hope everyone's are okay. Is okay. Everybody's family's okay.
They probably used to that. Buffalo is used to getting like real bad snow.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like us, like you know how the snow we get here, if they were to get that in Atlanta, well, shit, if they got 2 inches of snow in Atlanta and North Carolina,
shut everything down, right?
They shut everything the fuck down. Us, it could be 4 feet of snow. We gotta go outside and go to work and dig out cars and.
But the Board of Ed actually took the kids' snow days away as well. So if we had a snowstorm, they are expected to still go to school and still be productive, opposed to, you know, diverting everything to being online for the snow days, which would have made more sense in my opinion.
I know that if they do have to stay home, then they have to extend the school year by however many days.
Yeah, so if they have 4 snow days, they give them 4 days, 4 added days into the school year. Correct. Correct.
That's crazy. I don't remember when I was going to school. We didn't have snow days. We had to go to school. Except this one time, I remember I was in junior high school
when we had the blizzard.
Yeah, and me and my friend didn't even know. Like, we walking to school in the snow up to my knees. I remember this shit. And we had to turn our asses back around and go home because the building wasn't open. We got all the way to school. So I was like, this is some bullshit.
Lord, oh Lord.
They didn't have emails and the shit across the bottom of the screen to let you know your school was closed back then.
Yo, that's the only thing. You had to wake up early enough to watch the news to see if your school was on the list.
I sound like an old ass person. That sounds old as shit. Like, who didn't have that?
Lord have mercy. Also, that event with the LGBTQ, the nightclub mass shooting in Colorado.
Yeah, that's crazy. So the guy who did the shooting, he was only 22.
Wow, he was so young. Wow.
Right? So it was 5 dead and 25 injured.
Is he part of that community, or was he fully like no?
Let me read it. Let me see what it says. If it says,
because if he's 100% straight, as if he's claiming to be, I'll say that, then they're gonna charge him as a hate crime.
They said that authorities are still investigating whether this is a hate crime. They're still investigating it to see if it was a hate crime. I think even if he was part of the community, it's still considered a hate crime.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
It's a self-hate crime. That's what the hell it is.
If he's part of the community, right?
Yeah, but
that makes no sense.
So, luckily, people who were in the club are the ones who stopped him from killing any more people. Yes. So that's crazy. And one of the guys who got shot was the bartender who they say at this particular bar, like, he's a staple in the community. Like, everyone knows him. Like, I'm like, man, why'd you do that? First of all, I don't understand. I don't get the concept of killing people in general. Like, I just don't get it. Like,
but my thing is, 9 times out of 10 at these clubs, especially when you know they're very busy, whether it's a straight club or a gay club or whatever kind of club,
they have security?
They 90% of the time have security.
Maybe he got past the security.
Lord.
But you know, sometimes security guards aren't always armed, though. So if he's out here in the front flashing a gun, my scary ass, security, no security, I'm the fuck out.
Yeah, but you're gonna say something though. My thing is, let's say
I don't know if I'm already outside the club. I'm not going inside the club to say he's got a gun. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry.
Oh
Self-preservation.
Yes.
I gotta save myself because if I don't save me, I have no
But in
chance
the
of saving
process
you.
of doing that, my thing is with security, they're searching, they're checking. I've seen security take off your hat, open your bag, they're patting down. So my thing is, so 9 times out of 10 in a situation like this, either one, it was an inside situation, or 2, it was no security that did their job properly.
That's what I'm saying. But he didn't. It's not like he didn't have a concealed weapon. He had an AR-15, which is one of them shit that you have across your chest. He had a big ass gun. So security, even if there was security, they saw that nigga coming with the gun. And that's what I'm saying. I'd have been outside and it stayed outside and would have just.
But nobody called 911. If the Samaritans in the club actually stopped what was going on, that means if there was security on the outside, security, whether they let him in or not, nobody called the police on the outside.
No.
And that's where it comes into saving and helping others. A lot of people.
But that's what I'm saying. Like me personally, I would have saved myself so I could call the cops, so they could at least come. Because at this point, you already know he's come to kill somebody. I don't know who. I don't know how many people, but he came to kill somebody, and it might have been a specific person, and it just happened to be a lot of people there. And he was like, "Shit, everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta die because now y'all didn't see my face. I don't know. Y'all didn't see my face.
If I tell you, I gotta kill you. Oh my god! If you see me, I gotta kill you. Terrible.
Because usually when people go to a specific place, it's usually they came for someone.
Correct.
Or if he just hates the LGBT community, he knew it was a gay club and he was like, hey, y'all all gotta die. He knew it. So he was like, y'all all gay here and y'all all gotta die. I don't give a shit who it is. Everybody gets it. Everybody.
Now here they know how to party. I don't know. I've never been to one of those type of clubs. But I did go to like one of the drag shows and they're actually kind of fabulous. They're kind of fabulous.
This bitch isn't bad. I was like, oh, shit. On point. Like, let me tell you something. If a drag queen is actually trying to drag queens are not trying to be women. They're already trying to be an exaggeration because they wear big hair, lots of makeup. You know, they're already trying to be exaggerated. So everything drag queens do are usually exaggerations of what they think women are. So it's always funny to me. It's always funny. But it's,
those shows are fabulous. There's a show in Manhattan on What's For. I think it's What's For, but I know it's in Manhattan. Like there's a restaurant and lounge. And I went, for a couple people' birthdays that I know. And the show itself is just,
Was it Lips?
Probably.
Mm-hmm. We went there for my cousin's birthday one year. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, the shows are awesome. That's one thing I could definitely say.
Mm-hmm.
The shows are awesome. What else we got?
Oh, this is so heart-wrenching.
Yes, New York boy.
A 2-year-old boy dies of starvation because his father is but what did they say the father died of? Like, did he have like a heart attack?
When I was reading on it, I think it was more so of a heart attack. So he died in the house, and of course, unfortunately, he's only 2 years old. He can't really fend for himself.
He can't fend for himself or call 911. Right. He doesn't know how to do any of that.
Right. So it is it's very much an unfortunate situation. So
how long was the little boy in the house? He died of starvation. Like this.
You gotta also remember too. It depends on the area. It's cold, so the smell is not seeping through like that.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like it was just him and his father. Like nobody that the father knew. Like, hey, hadn't spoken to him in a couple of days. Like,
right.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not saying that you speak to someone every day, but
when did it take out a red flag? Something wasn't right.
There's certain people like. I don't speak to you every day. I don't speak to Dawn every day. But I speak to my man every day.
Right.
Somebody there should be at least one person that you at least speak to every
day.
The
father was 59 and the son was 2.
Well, where the hell's the mama? Where's the baby mama at?
Yep, cardiac arrest. Yep. And he died pretty much of natural causes. Yep.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but there was no one to check on him. Like, if someone didn't speak to him in a couple of days, or he didn't go to work for a couple of days, like, no one came to check on this man.
And that's what one of the comments says. It says, please check on your neighbors, friends, families. This is heartbreaking.
Yeah, like, if somebody that I work with every day just didn't show up to work, no call, no show, I'm gonna start thinking something's wrong.
And that's all they're saying. Damn, where's the family at? Where's everybody at? This is beyond sad. How no one check on them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they also, because they stated this incident happened in February, and someone asked, if the incident happened in February, why are you just now posting this now? They probably just now getting the information.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. That is crazy, though. Like, that no one checked. Like, nobody. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if they didn't have family, because he's 59, he has a 2-year-old. Where is the mother? The mother left him with the baby. Okay, she doesn't want to be in the picture. But I'm pretty sure that this man had a job. He couldn't have been a stay-at-home father because it was just him and his son. He had to provide for the son.
Well, New York, 2 years old. Is that daycare age? Yeah, that's daycare age, I think. My kid's old, so I don't know. 20 and 14.
I mean, he could go to daycare at 2. And that's what I'm saying. Like, even at the daycare, the damn child didn't come in for a couple of days. You don't call mom or dad like, oh, well, we noticed that little Jimmy didn't come in the last 3 days. Is everything okay? Is
everything okay, right. Especially with COVID going on. Interesting. Maybe so many questions and not so many answers. And that's the thing.
Well, we're not gonna get any answers because both of them, the father unfortunately died, and the little boy unfortunately died, and nobody else in this situation is gonna be like, well, I did, but everyone's gonna deflect and not take any responsibility.
Especially being that the incident happened so long ago since February. What else we got here? We have.
They gotta. How do we get rid of the How do we combat rats? These restaurants and things, like, they need to have, how you see in the city, because over where I live, it's not a big rat infestation.
Well, Mayor Adams signed the legislature saying get stuff clean. So I guess there's supposed to be a bill in place on recycling and cleaning and
because like I'm saying, how the restaurants in the cities that they just you'll just see a bunch of garbage bags out in front of on the street.
You don't really see that too much now.
Well, I hope that's going to be how you combat on these goddamn rats. They ain't going to have shit to eat. They going to die.
Everybody has to be consistent. And that's where a lot of people tend to lack at. Because for one, homelessness is so heavy on the trains, in the train stations, around everywhere. Because for one, now it's cold. So where are they going? A majority of them don't want to go to shelter. So they're in the trains. They're in places like that. So, of course, they're trying to keep warm. So they're burning trash. They're burning garbage. A lot of times, let's say we nod off on the train going from one place to the other. We drop something, we're not picking it up. A lot of people not picking it up. A lot of people intentionally drop trash on the trains anyway. And that's what's creating the garbage.
Absolutely. Yeah, and the train stations, oh Lord Jesus, no! I seen one time there was a rat on the platform. I almost lost my goddamn mind. I might have I almost had a heart attack that day.
But the rats is just so bold with it. They're not running anymore. They're getting on the train. They're sitting here.
This is my house. You is the visitor.
Right. They're going up the steps when people are coming down the steps. It's a different type of time.
And this is why I'm glad that I don't have to take the train. No goddamn well. I don't have to go to the city for shit. I'm glad because I would lose my shit. If a rat was anywhere near me, I would freak out.
And then even with the homeless people, they don't even care. They're laying on the benches. They're laying on the chairs. They don't have any consideration.
Oh, yeah,
you're in a public place.
And you don't know what their mental capacity is. So
John said no trains. Even on the buses, it's the same thing. You see, even like I haven't been on a bus in a while. But I know before I was seeing people, they might have a roach, whether they brought it with them on the bus or not.
They probably brought that shit with them.
Right. But the buses are not the best as well. They're not.
Nope.
So please be mindful, everybody.
Public transportation is
where you go.
Right. You have to, public transportation is, it's like you have to, you out here with the world and whatever they got, now you got it too.
Sadly, especially with that whole bedbug epidemic, a lot of times that comes from MTA, people houses and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Don't go home and sit on your goddamn couch or your bed with your outside clothes on.
Definitely. Lord have mercy. What else we got? Space heater safety. We know everybody is cold. We know it's winter time. We know a lot of people may have drafts. Windows are not the best. Just be mindful and be safe about these space heaters. Never leave the heaters unattended and unsupervised. Keep kids and pets away from the heaters when they're on. Always inspect the cords if they're damaged. Also, never overload the outlet, which is a lot of times the reasons we have a lot of these fires in the winter from the space heaters, whether they're old, whether we had them for years and they're probably kicking better than the heat being on. Just be mindful.
I don't think it's considered a space heater. It's like a little fan because it has a fan option. Well, when it's summertime, when it's hot, but like you literally don't see. You know how on a space, the old space heaters, you know how you would see the coils and they would be like red, orange,
right.
My shit, I think it's just a hot fan.
Oh,
but if it's tipped over, there's like a button on the bottom, it automatically cuts off.
So a lot of the newer heaters now have the safety option. If it's not leveled or standing properly, it'll shut off. If it does tip over, like you mentioned, it would shut off. But a lot of times, us being older, we have the older ones from our mom and our grandma and shit. Girl, that shit is hotter than the rest of them, hotter than the new one. And those are the ones we have to be mindful as well.
That was that fire in the Bronx. That's what was it the Bronx? I don't remember where it was.
I think it was last year. Yeah,
that fire that spread. It was like a duplex or whatever. Yeah, that's how it happened. The space heater was upstairs and nobody was attending to it, and I think the wiring was bad and it caught fire. So please beware. Definitely check the wires because that's usually what happens. It's not usually like the heater itself. It's usually the wiring.
Your socket. If your socket is not too good, if your socket is burnt out,
don't drop no water neither.
Oh yeah. Be mindful with these space heaters. We already talked about minimum wage going up to $23.82 for delivery drivers. We spoke about the weather. Dress warm. Stay.
Because it's trash. Do you see this on Friday? It's gonna be 60 degrees.
And Saturday.
That's the bullshit.
Take your vitamin C, take your elderberry, do what you gotta do, stay healthy. Toe height going up in January. And then it's also, we have a touching story. Please mind your company. Please be mindful of your friends.
You have to, you need to find out if they really your friends or not. That's the thing.
What's her name? Shanquella Robinson. Shanquella Robinson's death is now considered investigation of a femicide because it was all women. Also, the FBI has now picked up her story. A form of gender-based violence, according to reports. She was 22 or 23, I think. And hey, Michael Murray, how's it going? Brooklyn at the Brown Table is on the check-in. We appreciate it.
Yeah. She was 25.
She was 25, yes. And she didn't even get no time to enjoy her vacation. She went to Mexico.
It was the first day. Yeah. One day in. They were there to celebrate somebody else's birthday.
Yes.
She was there to celebrate one of her friends' birthdays.
But the injuries is banana. She had a cracked spine and a broken neck. Like, come on, like it. I don't know.
Like, but not even just that. Like It was a girl who beat her, who beat her up, like who fought her, right?
It seemed like it was a couple of girls that was on her. And my thing is, how comfortable are you to leave with someone and then to leave them there? You didn't come back home with her. Or everybody that was on the trip enjoyed the rest of the trip.
But just not that. There were men there as well.
Yes, it was.
And as a man, you thought this was okay to just let these two women just fight like this? Like on the video, you can hear. So it's supposedly her best friend. The guy is supposed to be her best friend, and you can hear him say, "So you're not gonna fight back?"
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
What?
But my thing is, nobody even trying to go on vacation to fight. So my thing is, 9 times out of 10, they was plotting on her anyway.
If you see she's not fighting back, why didn't you help out?
But the injuries are bananas. It's not she had a broken jaw. It's not she had a black eye. She had a cracked spine and a broken neck. That means how do you break someone's neck? Which means you must have slammed her several times. Correct.
Not just once, several times. Or if it was once, it had to be with extreme force.
I believe it was definitely a set of brown table. I definitely believe it. I definitely do. They got that girl out there and wasted no time. She couldn't enjoy her vacation. And then how are you so comfortable? The mother stated they told her multiple stories that she had alcohol poisoning. She wasn't feeling well. You were okay lying to this girl mother. Like, it makes no sense. But not
even that, but why did you feel that you had to take her all the way to Mexico for this?
Yes. That's the question of the day.
That's the whole thing is y'all. Right. And not I'm gonna tell you why they felt that, because she paid for everything.
Oh.
She paid for the Airbnb that they stayed in. But you done killed this girl, and now you're staying in the Airbnb she paid for. Every one of them should be put under jail. I don't care if they were involved. You may not have physically did this to her, but you were there while this was happening. You did nothing to stop it.
Correct.
So you are an accomplice to murder.
Literally.
This was premeditated.
I believe it. Everybody is not your friend.
No one, even if you're on vacation, you start an argument. Okay, even if you have a little fight, it doesn't get this bad.
And that's the point of the day.
It shouldn't get this bad. If y'all supposed to be supposed friends. There's not one of my friends I'd be like, I don't fuck this bitch. I just want to kill her. Like, no, I'm beat her ass. Like, I don't.
But even with me and my friends, we might argue. I might ignore a couple calls. I might block a motherfucker here and there. But to go to that extent, that means y'all already had enough anger and animosity in y'all to be plotting, even from packing up, from on the plane, from sitting on the plane, key, laughing and joking. Then y'all get there, they weren't even there that long.
And that's the whole thing, is they might not even been laughing and joking. It might have started from the gate.
Sadly,
it might have happened from the gate. And
to my understanding, she called her mother and told her mother she was there, and that was the last conversation she had with her. And then every time her mother kept calling was when eventually, in the beginning, she wasn't getting no response. Then the friend started answering. Oh, she has liquor poisoning, alcohol poisoning. She's not feeling well. Oh, she's this. They kept buying time and lying. But then you still had the nerve to stay in this Airbnb after y'all killed this girl. Then on top of it, y'all was okay with leaving her dead body there.
Leaving her dead body, y'all brought her luggage home and dropped it off at the mother's house.
They dropped the luggage off and dropped it at the mother's house, correct? Knowing this girl was not alive. Knowing this girl was not alive. And y'all left her in Mexico. Y'all dropped off her belongings.
My whole thing is, did they really think that they were going to get away with this?
Probably because they left her where she was at. Because if you read it from the beginning, Mexico in the beginning was not trying to have any dealings with it. And she's from Charlotte, North Carolina. They were not trying to have any dealings with it, but the family kept pushing, as they should. The family kept pushing, kept asking questions, kept demanding certain answers and stuff. And once they were able to get her body from Mexico back to Charlotte, I think they paid about $6,000 or $7,000. And once the autopsy came about and it stated her injuries, now it's okay. It wasn't that she had liquor poisoning. It wasn't that she just got sick there. She was intentionally killed. You understand what I'm saying? So now Mexico was still trying not to have any dealings. Now the FBI is involved. Everybody,
and now they don't have any. Yeah, now they don't
they
have
have no
any
jurisdiction, right?
Now they don't have any choice but to. Okay, we got no choice. We gotta help out.
Yeah,
because at first they said the Mexico police said that they didn't see any signs of foul play.
Yeah, Yep, they figured she probably got alcohol poisoning, got sick, ate something bad, and unfortunately died. No, autopsy stated a cracked spine and a broken neck. Like what? And then she wasn't even that big in the video.
But not even that, she was naked. Like y'all beating her up naked.
Ridiculous.
Y'all. I just don't get what goes on in the minds of some people. Like this was okay for you, like, right. But you really, no one really thought that they weren't gonna get anything done. Cause let me tell you something. If it was my sister, my daughter, nobody wanted to help me. Y'all all got down now. Now y'all all got down. Now everybody's dying. Cause now I don't have anything to live for. Cause you done killed the only thing that I have to live for. So now if I go down, I don't give a shit. Cause I'm a crazy mother.
I can't. But that's the thing.
If my daughter died, y'all gotta die too.
But that's the thing. It brings out a different type of anger, a different type of hatred.
Right, because you lied to me. You lied to me, and y'all purposely killed my child.
And then y'all had the audacity to come to my house and sit in my face and bring my daughter's belongings to my house like it's okay.
So you had no type of respect for me. That's like spitting in my face.
They have no remorse. Literally, They have no remorse.
None. So you don't have any remorse? Neither do I. Because you about to die. You about to die, and I guess I'll be going to jail.
Throw away the key. You're going to prison.
Put me underneath the jail.
Yes, this is the story we're talking about. If anyone is just now tuning in before we wrapped it up, we're talking about the Shanquella Robinson's death, who is now considered as being investigated by the FBI. It's called a femicide. She was attacked by all women. I don't know if it was just one or multiple.
I think it was at least two. I think so.
This is just crazy.
But on another note, with just that, so they have a GoFundMe, to help them get funding for the FBI or whatever. So Kyrie Irving donated $65,000, and as of right now, they have reached $350,000.
Nice.
For the GoFundMe, so they can get legal aid, and also to help with FBI and from whatever.
The funding to get everything correct,
right, to get everything going, because it takes a lot of money. Like stuff like this is not cheap, so you have to work at it. So yes, do what you got to do. I would have set up a GoFundMe. I'd be out here walking to every damn store or whatever to get the money so I could get this taken care of for my child.
Yeah,
because this it doesn't make any sense. This was a senseless death. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No death is good, but y'all literally took this child's life for no reason.
Unfortunate. Another unfortunate situation, and she was so young. And the sad thing about it
was jealousy. That's all I could think of. Jealousy
and envy, correct. But everybody keeps saying, oh, but my bro and my sis and this, that, and the third. And then people get offended when you be like, nah, I'm good. I go by myself. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to be bothered. This is the type of shit why people don't want to be bothered. This is why people's circle are even smaller than they used to be, or there's no circle at all, because you can't trust everybody. And the ones that you feel you could trust, still got to watch.
Literally, when I go away, I usually go away with my man and him only. And the last time that I went away and it was like a girls trip, I went with people that I've known for, how old am I? 40? For 40 years. 40 years. So it wasn't like it was just a spur of the moment and but I'm also, I would have fought back. You ain't just gonna beat my ass, naked or not. I'm gonna swing a couple of times, knock your ass in the pool or something. Something's gonna happen. I'm not just gonna sit here and let you beat my ass.
Right.
But I guess she didn't think she was gonna die either. Like she
Nobody
probably
thinks that. Right. Nobody
just
thinks
thought,
that.
okay, well, it could have been. It also could have been alcohol. You know how some people get very aggressive
Under
when
the
they're
influence,
drunk?
yeah. They took advantage of her, and it's an unfortunate situation. And we send our prayers and guidance and everything to her family, and we hope that justice is found for her. And anything else that's going on, and if anybody does have any information, because people record everything, people talk about everything,
everything
put it on
is
social media.
The whole thing is I just don't get it. Like, if they probably could have gotten away with it if they didn't tape it.
No, because the mother's still going to have questions.
No, the mother. But what I'm trying to say is, the information we have right now, we wouldn't have it. They would have to go. They would have to be an investigation. Like, they would still have to be. But we physically saw with.
But I kind of disagree because the mother sent for her daughter's body. So let's say there was no taping. Once that autopsy was done and they seen the extent of the injuries, a cracked spine. Definitely.
No, but what I'm trying to say, they wouldn't know exactly at this point. They know which one of them girls or who them two girls. Yeah, they know who they are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can pinpoint it was this one, it was that one. I know exactly who I'm looking for.
Sure, and even if they didn't tape it, then everybody that went on the trip would have been considered suspect.
I still think they should all go fucking down. They should all sit down. What is the jail term? They all should sit down what is it?
Under the jail. They gotta be thrown under the jail.
They should be thrown under the jail because y'all just sit there, y'all watch, especially as the men, because it was like 3 of them. It was like 3 or 4 men. I think there was more men than there were women. And y'all just sat there and watched this happen to a poor, defenseless girl.
Unacceptable. And the sad thing about it, we preach, Black Lives Matter, blah, blah, blah. This is why this community is the way it is, because we fight each other. They don't even give a shit. Let them kill themselves off. And that's unfortunately what's being done. And that's what people tend to forget.
But I saw this TikTok and it clearly says,
"Hey Vet, how are you? Good evening. Think and Grow with Vet Green is on the airway. She is also someone that is in Buffalo, and we hope your family is safe and sound due to the snowstorm that had occurred. Stay warm out there." But go ahead.
I saw. I think it was a TikTok, or it could have whatever. It was like, if Black people just if every Black person in America bought life insurance, senseless Black killings from police officers and stuff like that would stop. This is coming from a white man. He said would stop because the insurance companies don't want to have to pay you if they don't have to. So
I don't think it's because they have life insurance or not. People are just angry.
Life insurance.
People are just angry for no reason. So whether you have life insurance or not, it's only going to determine if you need a GoFundMe or not.
I literally feel like the world is coming to an end because what they say in the Bible, it's just very violent out here for no apparent reason. The end of days is coming, y'all. I don't know when it's coming. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but you better get good. Whatever God it is that you serve, you better get in good with him. Because when he come, he gonna come.
Man,
God knows my heart. God knows my heart, and I ain't out here doing trash ass shit. So,
but you also got to remember too, and I tell this to a lot of people: the energy you put out is the energy you're gonna get. So if you're putting out negative energy and you just hateful, you just nasty for no reason, then you sitting back and damn, why is nothing working out for me? What is it that you're putting out? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm not going to toot my own horn. That I do help when I can. I'm very supportive on a lot of people. You understand what I'm saying? I put out positive energy, and I'm to the point I'm unbothered by a lot of stuff, because my thing is, regardless if I'm upset, if I decide to be petty, if I decide to be angry and sad, and I let the energy consume me, you still gonna do what you want and go about your business with your day. So my thing is, why should I let it bother me? Why should I even go back and forth with certain things? It makes no sense. A lot of people don't look at it like that, and that's how we need to start looking at it.
Absolutely right. The energy that you put out is the energy that you get back.
Karma is real,
and she's a bitch,
honey.
But make sure that you ain't out here just doing for people who don't deserve it either.
That too.
Because you can be doing right for the wrong ass person.
But even in that situation, your intentions is always well. If the person
your intentions is always well. Yes, but
if the person on the other end receiving it,
get back.
But that's the thing.
A lot of things, but time is not one of them. So don't waste your time on people who don't deserve you.
But life is a lesson learned. But my thing is, if you're doing something and the person on the other end receiving it is not grateful and not appreciative, you got to pay attention to what it is for face value.
That's what I'm saying. You're not going to know. You're not going to know right out the gate, like, oh, this person is an ungrateful ass. But once you figure that shit out, get the fuck out. Get out.
Right. You know, and it's crazy.
You definitely got not like Dawn always says, when you first meet people, you get their representative. But once they show you who they are,
take it for face value. Correct.
They show you their true colors.
Correct.
And if you don't like that color, if it's the color red and you don't like it, get the hell out.
That's it. That's all. But yes, y'all already know we all pass our time.
We gotta go.
It seems like I might not be going to Kings Plaza. I might just go to Gateway. I don't know. I'm see. But please also tune in next week, same time, same channel. Rel's Relaxation Hour comes on in about an hour or two, in about
37 minutes.
Yes, Rel's Relaxation Hour is on next. Tune in with the fellas. On Tuesday is Brooklyn of the Brown Table and Think and Grow with Vet Green. Wednesday is the Evening Rush show with, of course, Rainbow and Dawn. Thursday we have our sports show.
The sports show moved to Thursday.
Yes, right. The sports show is on Thursday. So if y'all into sports, it's two men pretty much talking about sports. You know, they're very much in tune. I believe one or two of them are coaches. I believe one of them is a coach, and I think
one is he used to play ball.
Yes, he's a former football player. Friday, of course, Sex, Love, and Alcohol. They keep it spicy every Friday. And then y'all know y'all can tune in with Mr. Shice on Mr.
Talk of the Town.
Mr. Talk of the Town, yes.
What is it called? Let's Talk Crazy.
Let's Talk Crazy, yes. But we add his shows onto the platform. We have to get his exact thing because he kind of freelances on it. But definitely, tune in, especially this Thursday. We're gonna have the Evening Rush music on the station from 10 to 10 right here. Thanksgiving Day mix is going to be various DJs playing music, I believe 1 to 2 hours at a time. And tune in. Like I said, the app is free at the moment. If y'all want to see us on the 17th, we will be in the building at Amazura from 12 to 4. I'm going to have treats on the table. Tell a friend and tell a friend. If you have not had any of my treats, come and do a sample taste that day. I will have a bunch of different things.
Rainbow, if you had that Envious Creation Street, you don't know what you're missing, baby.
Yes. Rainbow is going to be in the building. She's going to have her scrub. She's going to have her boutique. She's not going to have the rainbow refreshers on it might be under the table, but I ain't going to say that too loud. Dawn is going to be there as well. He's going to be conducting live interviews. If you have a small business that you would like to get out and get it on our platforms, if you want to promote yourself, you're welcome to do so. Bring the kids by and let's make it do. You have anything else you need to say?
No. I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank y'all for tuning in. And that's it.
And that's it. That's all. We will see y'all next week. Same time, same channel. We'll chat with y'all later. Have a good one, everybody.
Queens of New York Podcast.
We're back.
Y'all queens are looking awfully lovely today.
Thank you. I'll be trying. We ain't come to play today.
It's the lips for me on you.
It's the lips on me for you to hear that. I just MBK through with
Applying a little pressure. We got to apply a little pressure today.
I don't know if they ready, y'all.
Don't come for us.
How do you spice up your love life with or without toys?
Nice, slow, simple, mellow.
No judgment here. Yeah.
He was trying to do with that toy. I'm going to take it easy.
Spice it up.
Any suggestions when using different toys and stuff?
A little bit of lube.
Playing with your nipples, sucking on your neck.
Oh my God.
You won't need nothing if it's hitting.
Naturally juicy, naturally wet.
Right?
I ain't trying to be out of order.
I'm a pleasurable treat.
Don't be afraid to incorporate your partner into the play.
Get into it.
And that's
The way they
gonna get more
advertising
work
this
done.
role, we might not need extra partay.
It's Monday.
Real, raw, and uncut queens. Live on the Evening